నమో నమః. అందరికీ నమస్కారములు. Today is another good day for all of us that we have another distinguished speaker, Dr. Saravana Kumar garu. Dr. Kumar, we generally call him, with us to cover Vaastu Shastra. And I will introduce you to him after Vande Mataram and Prarthana. Okay, so let us do Vande Mataram. All of you request to stand up.
Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujalam, Sufalam, Malaya Jasitalam, Sasya Syamalam Mataram, Vande Mataram, Subrajyotsna Pulakitayaminim, Pullakusumita Dramadala Sobhinim, Suhasinim, Sumadhura Bhashinim, Sukhadam Varadam Mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram.
Vande Mataram. ధన్యవాదములండి. చల్లా చిట్టిబాబు గారు. అనంతంజీ
Anantanji, are you there?
1 minute. Oh yeah, he is there. Only thing to make him co-host. Unmute yourself.
Hari Om, 1 minute meditation. Let us close our eyes. Sit erect. Total concentration on breath. Without interfering. Breath is coming off its own, going off its own, and just like a sakshi, observer. गणपति गुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमम् ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम् महागणपतये नमः। प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती धीनामविद्रवतु वाग्देव्यै नमः। गुरुरेव गतिर् गुरुमेव भजे गुरुणैव सहास्मि नमो गुरवे। न गुरोः परमं शिशुरस्मि गुरोः मतिरस्ति गुरौ मम पाहि गुरो। ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं निर्मलस्फटिकाकृतिम् आधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवमुपास्महे श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ॐ।
ధన్యవాదములండి అనంతన్ గారు. Thank you. Now let me introduce Dr. Kumar to all of you. Dr. Kumar is a versatile personality with a lot of qualifications. He is a commerce graduate in MCom and then LLB, ICWA. So these are his formal qualifications. Besides that, now he has a passion for Vaastu, Jyotisha, PhD in Vedanga Jyotisha from Veda Samskruti University, Florida, USA. Now a PG diploma in Vaastu from Telugu University, MA in Vaastu, and present he is doing PhD in Vaastu. So this is the second PhD that is going on for him. Already he has a PhD in Vedanga Jyotisha. So he has got overall connected subjects to cover this topic. So today we are going to have a very interesting and very practical aspect of Vaastu. So without taking much time, I will request Dr. Kumar Garu to start his webinar, please.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. Pranam to Puja Guruji and Pranam to my Guru, Dr. N.V. R. Raja, sir, and good morning, everyone. So as he said, I am a commerce graduate, and because of passion, I entered into the Jyotisha and Vaastu. I did my PhD in Vedanga Jyotisha in 2017 from Veda Samskruti University, Florida. And I'm doing my PhD now in Vaastu. Maybe next year I will submit my thesis. Presently, I'm a private employee, and my guru, Dr. N.V. R. Raja Garu, is having a one college, JK Astro Research Foundation. He is teaching Jyotisha freely every day. That means every Sunday we have a classes. There we teach Jyotisha with free of cost. There I am also one of the faculty member. So every Sunday we have classes, morning 10 to afternoon 1 o'clock. Nearly 300 to 300 people or 300 to 350 people they are learning. This is what my background. So today also, like last time, we will discuss only the practical Vaastu, how it is useful in day-to-day life. I am not going to talk any theoretical Vaastu. So as we discussed in the last time, internal Vaastu, external Vaastu is very important. That is what Parisarala Vaastu. So outside Vaastu. So we have seen last time how to select the plot. So before selecting the plot, what are the important points to be seen that we have covered? In that, one of the or most important point is Vidisula or Vidipotu, or sometimes called as a Vidichupu, nothing but a road shooter. So this is a very, very important aspect. This makes a person from good to bad or bad to good, or maybe 0 to nth level or nth level to 0 level. So Vidichupu or Vidipotu or the road shooter is very, very important while selecting the plot. Why selecting the plot I'm telling is, if you select the plot as per Vaastu, 50% of the Vaastu you have covered. Even though you construct house as per Vaastu, if external Vaastu is not good, we cannot expect 100% result from your house. That is the reason the selection of plot is always very, very important. So in that also, most important factor is the road sula or Vidichupu or Vidipotu. So how to select the plot with reference to the Vidichupu or road shooter? So before selecting or identifying the Vidichupu, first divide your plot into, take any direction, either east, south, west or north. Divide your plot into half. For every side, there is a Ucha, there is a Nicha. That means exaltation or the debilitation, we can call it. Mr. Vikas, sir, the words are not very clear. Means I'm not audible, sir?
No, no, no. You are very much audible because you set your system. Okay. Everybody is having, there's no problem. Okay. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah. So every direction, that means east, south, west and north, every side, one is Ucha, one side is Nicha. So first we should define this. So to whether the road shooter is good or bad to know, first you should divide your plot into two sides, every direction. If it is a east, divide that plot into exactly equal. Then you stand on the midpoint and face east side. Your left is your Ucha and the right is your Nicha. So how to identify the Ucha and Nicha means, you face it any direction, towards east or north is the Ucha and towards west and south is the Nicha. So for example, if it is a east, your towards north is Uchasthana, that is nothing but Isanya. Towards south is the Nicha, that is south. So it is called Isanya, this side is called Agneya. So any direction, if road shooter or Vidichupu or Vidipotu touches your Nichasthana, it will not give the good result and it is not good. So that we should identify before selecting the plot. That means if you take the east, your Nicha is towards the south side. So any road shooters towards the Agneya is not good. Similarly, if you go to the south, your Nichasthana is towards the west, that is Nairuti. So Nairuti Vidipotu or the road shooter is not good. Similarly, if you see in the west side, your Nicha is towards the south, so that is Nairuti, that is Paschima Nairuti. And it is a north, when it is a north, and your left west side is the Nicha, that is Uttarvagya. So these four sides, if any road shooter is not good, and we should take care while selecting the plot. The question is not the Nichasthana. When the road shooter is there in the Uchasthana, how to identify whether that road shooter is good or not? Normally what we will think, if the road shooter is towards the Isanya, everyone will think that it is always good and blindly we will take it. But it is not so in all cases. Not only Isanya, all Uchasthana, Uttar Isanya, Turp Isanya, Paschima Vayuvya, and Dakshina Agneya. If any road shooter is normally, people will think that it is good, so we go for that plot. But that is not the case. We should identify whether that road shooter is good or not. Then how to identify? So we have seen which is not good. So which is good only, there are 8 good shooters are there. That is 4 are in Uchasthanas. That is Turp Isanya, Uttar Isanya, Dakshina Agneya and Paschima Vayuvya. And another 4 are direct road shooters. That is direct to east, south, west and north. So in these 8 courses only we should take care, because anyhow Nichasthanas we won't take, we will not consider. Sir, any doubt? Okay. So how to identify though the road shooter is in exaltation, towards the exaltation or Uchasthana? For example, if any road shooter is there in the Dakshina Agneya, that means if you take the south, the Uchasthana is towards the east, that means Dakshina Agneya. If any road is coming and touching our house, you should see 2-3 are important points. Whether that road is coming from in a straight way from exactly the Dakshina Agneya way and touching our house, and it stops. This is one part. That means there is no continuation to that road. It is coming and hitting our house, though it is a Dakshina Agneya. The second point is that road shooter is touching our house and there is a continuation. Third point is that continuation is whether towards the east or towards the west or both ways. Then only we can decide, though it is a road shooter is on the good side, but whether this is a 100% good or not. If any road shooter is coming and touching our house and there is no continuation, means it is not always good, though it is on the Uchasthana. There should be a continuation. Otherwise, we should not consider this is as a good road shooter or Vidi Chuku. Vidi Chuku means it is good, Vidi Potu means it is bad. So Vidi Potu, anyhow, we have avoided. So in Vidi Chuku case only, if road shooter is there, Vidi Chuku is there. 1 second, sir. When Vidi Chuku is there, it should touch our house and there is a continuation. That means the road should continue either to east or south, or only east or only west. Okay. So if road shooter is there and stopping at our house, means it is not good. So we should ignore that plot. There is a continuation. Second point. If there is a continuation, how that road is moving, whether it is moving towards east or it is moving towards west. When there is a two-way road, the road is coming directly from Dakshina Agneya hitting our house and the road is divided. That means the road is there towards east to, when it is a south facing road, south facing plot, the road goes from east to west. Correct? So when the road shooter is touching our house and continuation is there towards east and towards west, it is good. It should not stop near house. There is a continuation. So this is always good. If this is not there, we should see whether the road is going towards west or east. When the road is hitting and going towards the west, we should ignore it, because the way is towards the Nichasthana. When the road is hitting house and going towards the east, then the road is going towards the Uchasthana. That is always good. So people say, sir, I have taken very good house, sir, suggested by somebody, is a Isanya Vidi Chupo, Isanya Vidi Pot, something they tell, but I'm not getting the result as per the expectation or informed by the Vaastu consultant. How the road is going is always important. As we discussed, the Vaastu is mainly depending on two aspects. One is Simhadwara and second one is how you walk. When the road is there towards the Nairuti, road is hitting your house in south side and the road is moving towards the west, you also go from south to west, that is the Nairuti Nadaka, which will not give any development in your life. So how you walk, first 5-6 steps from your house, how you move is always important. That is the reason the Nichasthana road shooters, why we are ignoring means when road is coming from the Nichasthanas means you walk in the direction only, because road is there that side only. That is the reason we should ignore those roads. That is why whenever the road shooter is there in the Uchasthana also, we must see how the road continuation, whether it is road is continuation is there from the path, or whether it is stopping at our house, or the road is going towards the Uchasthana or the Nichasthana. So whenever the road shooter is there from the south-east direction, please observe the road is going towards the east or the west. If both sides road is there, then it is good. Only west side is there, it is not good, though the road shooter is on the Uchasthana. Yes, sir, drawings will be very useful, but I always give extempo. Or if next time onwards, if you give maybe 2-3 days before your important topic, maybe I can present PPT. Sorry, sir. Is it okay?
Yeah, we'll try, sir. We'll try
Yeah.
that. And so,
Yes.
okay, continue, sir. Continue.
Yes, sir. So for south-east direction, that means Dakshina Agneya. So for road shooter, please see carefully whether that road is going towards east, or at least that road should go towards the east, that continuation. Even though if it goes west, see whether east is there or not. If east road is there, then we can go blindly with that road shooter. Similarly, if go to the west, we can ignore the Nairuti. Similar way, if the road shooter is coming from the Paschima Vayuvya, then the road continuation should be towards the north, because north is the Uchasthana. If road is going towards the north from the Paschima Vayuvya, it is good always. Similarly to the north, the road should be towards the Isanya, though road is there in the Vayuvya. If both are there, there is no issue. Similar way, it is a northeast, means Turpu or east-north, Turpu Isanya. So road should not be towards the south only. The road should be both ways, east, north and south. So this is how we have to see the road shooters, how they touch our houses. Don't think that road is on the Ucha side, so we can take blindly. No. So the path should continue, and then continue should be always towards the Ucha. That means the Ucha is always towards the east or towards the west. If both sides are there, east and west or south and north, it is good, no issue. But only one side is there means that one side we should take care, that should be either east or north.
One student missed the definition of road shooter itself. He's
So
asking a question.
yeah, road shooter means, for example, ours is a east facing house and we have a road in front of our house towards road goes from north to south or south to north. And if any road opposite to our house, from opposite side coming and touching our house, that is called road shooter or Vidi Sula. What is Vidi Sula means? Whenever people coming from the roads, they aspect our house. That is what the road shula. See, there is a one proverb. Naradrishtiki nalla kondalaina pagultayi anedi. So it is not always good. It is not always bad. Road shooter means that only. So whenever we go in a road, if any building is there opposite to the road, normally we see that house. That is what the Naradrishti. That is called the road shooter.
Okay.
Is
Okay.
okay, sir?
Yeah. Vidi Chupu and Vidi.
Vidi Chupu or the Vidi Potu.
Hmm.
So if it is in a Ucha, it is called Vidi Chupu. If it is in a Nichasthana, it is Vidi Potu. So it gives bad result.
Okay.
అంటే జనరల్ గా మనం అనుకుంటాం కదా, వస్తుంటే అరే వాళ్ళు వస్తున్నారు, పిల్లోని లోపల తీసుకెళ్ళండి, వాడు చూపు మంచిది కాదు అంటారు. జనరల్లీ కొంతమంది వస్తే పర్లేదు, ఏం పర్లేదులే ఉండు. సో దిస్ ఇస్ వాట్ మనం చూసే చూపుని బట్టి మనకి జరిగే అనర్థాలు కావచ్చు, ఏదన్నా కావచ్చు. దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ ద రోడ్ షూటర్.
Okay, sir.
So selecting the plot, this is one of the very important point. Selection of the plot based on the road shooter. So whenever the road shooter or the Vidi Chupu or Vidi Chupu on the exaltation or in the Uchasthana, please consider these points also, how that road continuation, whether it is going towards the Ucha or the Nicha. If it is going both the ways, then it is okay. It is going only on the Uchasthana, it is okay. When it is going only in the Nichasthana, it is not okay, though it is a Ucha road shooter. So this should be considered for all the points. Similar way, same principles we should apply if the road shooter is exactly on the direction, either east or south or west or the north. Principle is same, whether the road is going towards Ucha or Nicha. This is what the important point, because when road is going towards the Ucha, definitely you will go in that way only. So Ucha Nadaka will give always good results. Don't think that something will happen, but only thing is, if you need to spend some 70 to 80% efforts when your Nadaka is not good, or your walking is towards the Nicha, you have to spend maybe from 120-130% efforts to get it. So you have to spend more time. So normally people say, sir, we have constructed those as per Vaastu, but we are not getting the result. Maybe once, twice, thrice only they will get the results, not in the first attempt. This is because of the Nadaka and the Simhadwara, how you go. If you go in the Ucha, it is good. If you go in the Nicha, it will not go. So if, for example, if the road shooter is in the Nichasthana and if you walk towards the Nichasthana, so minus becomes minus. So you have to put the more efforts, more and more efforts. Single attempt or a second attempt, you will not get anything. This applies to all the persons living in this house. If astrology is based on the individual horoscope, but house is not like that. Vaastu means whoever lives in that house, that is applicable to all the people. When in the astrology, when Desa or Bhukti are coming, maybe 1, 2 or 2, 3 months before, you will perform the remedies if the coming Desa or Bhukti is not good. But in Vaastu, it is not like that. It is a practical. Every day you have to perform. Performs means you have to follow. If you have to follow means, if you have to walk in the Uchasthana means, you have to go in the Uchasthana only whenever you go out. No, only once I have done that puja, so only Sundays only I will go in the Uchasthana and remaining days I will go in the Nichasthana means we won't get the result. So it is a practical Vastu, not the pure Vastu. So we have to do every day. That means if you construct the house accordingly, so we need not worry. If you put the door in the Uchasthana and the gate in the Uchasthana, and if you have to go in the Uchasthana, means automatically you will perform. You need not worry every time. You need not think, today I have to go like this, I have to go like this. Means we have to construct in such a manner. That is the reason the road shooter is always very important. Naradrishti. Naradrishti is always important. If anybody has got any doubts, we will clarify here itself, then we'll go to the maybe another topic.
Yeah, you're all unmuted. You can.
Namaste, sir.
Yes, madam.
Sir.
I'm Lalita, AVN Lalita.
Good morning, madam. Tell me, madam.
How will you decide this Uchasthana if it is a south? Only south. I'm not talking about road shooter.
No, correct. I told now, divide your south plot into 2 equal parts. That means stand in the middle of the plot.
Okay.
Towards your left is Ucha, towards your right is Nicha.
That is west. Yeah.
Or towards east is Ucha, towards west is Nicha. That is the reason for every direction, Ucha is towards east or north, Nicha is towards west or south.
So we can purchase that plot.
Madam,
Even if it is in south.
every direction is good. Either
Acha.
east, west, north, south. So the suitable plot is always depending upon the Nama Nakshatra and not on the Janma Nakshatra.
Okay.
Okay. Based on your name.
Acha.
In Vastu, we should see only the Nama Nakshatra and not the Janma Nakshatra. Nama Nakshatra means it is name. And that name is also Vaduka Namam, means how people call you every day.
Is it Devakanamam?
My name is, for example, ABCD. Kumar. So I cannot purchase a plot based on my abbreviations. I make it big. A means some, B means some. No? So based on A, I should not purchase. Because everyone calls me as a Kumar. So based on Kumar, I should select the plot.
Vyavaharika Namam, we say it.
Exactly. Vyavaharika Nama. That is Vaduka Nama.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Okay, Captain. Dinisha.
Sir, good morning. On one
Good morning,
side,
madam.
when I'm trying to understand this direction and the benefit or the losses you're telling, it's a question which comes to my mind, which is asking the reasons for it. You're saying good, bad. I'm absolutely understanding that, but why? What is like why it is bad and why it is good? If I can understand that.
Yeah. I think this we discussed in the last class. Okay. For example, if you see the south, because south is mainly the Adipati is Yama. Okay. When it is when you see it is west, it is a Shani Bhagavan. So both are malefic planets. Okay.
Okay.
They punish and give the realization. So they are not, I'm not telling they are bad people. Okay. Shani Bhagavan always give you a realization in your life, then only he will give the result. Means he will make you to understand what is life, then you will get. Similar way, Dakshina Yama also. That is the reason what people always think that why to invite the problems first.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
No. Yes. Sorry, you were saying
No
something.
problem. No problem. Yes.
Sir, I would like to gain as much knowledge as you're giving because my mind is questioning a lot. I'm sorry.
No, it is good. It is good. It is always good, madam, because question, if question comes only, then we'll get the correct this thing. Not a problem, sir. Madam, I heard from expert that if the village is having more than 100 houses, we need not see Vaastu. Sir, in that case, in Hyderabad or any city, more than 100 houses, 1,000 houses are there. Why people are suffering with the problems? Correct? This is not so, sir. We have to follow the Vaastu if you believe.
Sir,
Okay,
do you
sir.
mean that? Sir, do you mean if the Vastu is good, so rest of things are all good? Or any?
Sir, one thing, sir, if we construct the house as per Vastu, do you mean that we live for 100 years or 1,000 years?
No.
No. How many years we live without any problem. Maybe
Yes.
at the time of the death, instead of going to hospital suffering from
Yeah,
3
that's
or
true.
4 months, maybe with a single stroke, you may live. Not you means, I'm giving one example. Person may live immediately. Yesterday night is good. What happened today? Is gone.
Yeah.
This is what the Vastu applies. The Vastu is good or your Desa is good means you will not live for 100 years. How many days you live? You live with peaceful, without any problem. This is what my understanding.
మీరు చెప్పారు కదా ఇప్పుడు if 100 houses are there, whether all people are happy అన్నారు. But okay, suppose if the colony is made with the proper planning and without with Vastu, but still people are suffering.
Exactly. Sir. You have touched the very correct point, sir. Nowadays, group, what is that? Gated community has come. Correct? The concept of gated community. Correct?
Yeah.
So in that houses, all east-facing houses are with similar plan. Correct?
Yeah.
We will assume every house is as per Vastu. One house I have occupied, another house you have occupied. Whether we both are getting the same result, because in the beginning I said it is a practical Vastu, not the pure science. It is a practical science, not the pure science. We both have occupied. Maybe my age is 50, your age is maybe 20. We will assume. But both are getting the same result?
No.
No, sir. Why? When the plan is same, when the facing is same, when the Simhadwara is same, your Nadaka is in Ucha. See, before entering into the houses, I have my own profession, you have your own profession. So we get the result based on our profession.
Correct.
If anybody joins that house before marriage, he may get married.
Yeah.
Correct? If I am doing a business, maybe I may get good money because of the good Vastu. Correct? This is what we have to understand. Antekani, are aa intlo unnappudu aa manishi MLA ayyadu, why I am not becoming a MLA means it is
it may not happen. Okay, fine.
Not, it is a baseless discussion. So meer intloki velletappadiki already you have some background. So based on your background, if Vastu is good, you may get the benefits related to your profession. Or maybe your son or your daughter may study well. They may get good jobs.
Okay. Well, suppose if you are in India, that's okay. This Vastu, we'll accept it. Suppose in the other part, suppose on the western part, if you are in USA, is it the same principles we have to apply here, or we have to change it?
Principles are same, sir. Whether it is east, west, or north, south. That is the only thing.
No, in the northern hemisphere or southern hemisphere, will it make any difference on the Vastu? Okay.
As per me, and I have given same principle to even I have few clients in Netherlands and America. I have given same principles to.
Okay.
Because it is America, Vastu principle is different.
Yeah, that's what, exactly.
No.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Anybody?
Anybody else wants to ask any question which is not answered?
నేను ఒక క్వశ్చన్ అడుగుదాం అనుకుంటున్నాను అండి.
చెప్పండి మేడం.
ఇందాకే అడిగాను కదా, ఇప్పుడు వాస్తు దోషం ఉంటుంది అంటారు కదా, దానికోసం హోమాలు చేస్తారు కదా, విల్ ఇట్ ఎఫెక్ట్? దోషము నివారణ అవుతుందా?
In English.
I never suggested anything, madam. If you get any wound on your hand, if you chant any mantra, for example, maybe Ganesh mantra, it will not cure, madam.
అచ్చా.
It may give in-time intuition to you to go to the doctor.
ఓహో.
Okay, then you will go to the doctor. They will give a good medicine and your problem may be solved. Okay.
ఓకే సార్.
So if any problem is there, find out the problem and the correct it.
అచ్చా. ఓకే సార్.
Okay. Doing one-time homa or one-time puja is not the solution. In that case, I suggest only one thing. For any Vastu problem, the ultimate mantra is Vishnu Sahasranama. If you cannot do any Vastu remedies because of the financial issues, because we cannot suggest everyone do this, remove this wall, remove this thing. So we have to see their financial strength also. So or the timings also, though they have a finance, they may not get the time or some other problems. So to reduce or minimize the intensity of the problem, play the Vishnu Sahasranama in Ubhaya Sandhya, that is morning and the evening. If you can read it, it is always good. If you cannot read it, play the Vishnu Sahasranama.
ఓకే సార్, థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్.
This will reduce it. It will not remove your problem. That intensity will be less.
బట్ దిస్ ఈస్ ఆల్సో టెంపరరీ, ఐ థింక్.
That is what I am telling. Temporary, but you have to do daily. So don't like others who do homa once for all. It will cure your problem. No.
అచ్చా. ఓకే సార్, థ్యాంక్ యూ.
You have to take the medicine, na? Otherwise, how it will cure?
Namaskar, Mahoday. Is there any scientific background?
Sir?
For this? Is there any scientific background for the Vastu Shastra? If it is so, why it is differing from one Vastu person to another Vastu person?
Why it is differing from one Vastu person to another Vastu person means the understanding level, sir. I may understand it in a differently, he may understand it differently. Why? If you go to a doctor for any small fever, one doctor will give one medicine, another doctor will give another medicine. Why? The same question will arise, na? Similar way. So scientific reason means there are scientific reasons, sir, but still we are finding, because our ancestors, they are selfless people, so they have given the details. Sometimes if you see some books, names also not available. That means they are all selfless. So to give a good to the society, they have given the Vastu Shastra. Scientific is there. See, for example, why kitchen should be there in the only south, east or east side? There is a scientific reason. Why bedroom should be only on the south or west or the corner of the southwest? There is a scientific reason.
Why does Vastu stand to the logic of Nyaya Shastra?
Sorry, sir, I could not hear.
Does Vastu Shastra stand to the scrutiny of Nyaya Shastra?
Yes. See, for Nyaya Shastra, who is the Lord? Yama is the Lord, correct? Will you accept it?
No, I am saying for the reasoning. In the Nyaya Shastra, they say there should not be any contradiction in the sutras. Is it checked like that one? For example, in Brahma Sutra, they have checked it. In Vastu Shastra, did they check it? Whether there is any contradiction between different sutras?
This I didn't see, sir. I don't know about this. I didn't read.
Dhanyavad.
If anybody knows, please tell me. Even I will also learn.
Okay, Arun Kumar.
నమస్తే సార్.
Namaskaram, madam.
సార్, ఒక పొలం సౌత్ ఫేసింగ్ ఉంది అనుకోండి.
Please in
South
English,
is,
English, please.
sir, one agriculture land, it is south facing. South continuous road is going and Eastanium backside it is extended. Can
One
we
second,
buy such a plot?
1 second. It is a south facing.
Yeah,
Okay.
backside, east side road is not there. Someone's plot will be there.
Mhm.
And last Eastanium Bhagam is extended. It is become more. It is
Okay.
not straight plot. Can we buy?
And take it, madam. No issue.
We can take.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Ask me the questions about the road shooter,
Acha, road.
because our topic is road shooter. So if you have any doubt or anybody has got any doubts on the road shooter, please ask.
Yeah.
Sir, namaskaram, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, first you told whatever flat you are going to take, you do it in 2 parts. You stood at center place. Your left side is the Ucha and right side is the Nicha. Is it
No,
correct,
left
sir?
hand side. No,
Left
no.
side is the Ucha,
When-
right side is the Sir?
No. When I said left and right, if you face towards the south,
east. No,
otherwise,
towards east. If you
towards east and north are the Ucha for any plot.
if you stood
South-
at the east face, left side is the Ucha.
Correct. Because it is
Right
towards north.
Yes, sir. Correct. That
Correct.
is north side is the Ucha, south side is the Nicha.
Nicha.
And my question is, sir, the road is coming from east and taking turning and going to north. Is it
Okay,
clear,
it is
sir?
it is coming from the east, that is from the center of the house. Okay.
Sir, not the center of the house, edge of the house, Eastanya Bhagam.
Okay, Isanya Bhaga, and it is going towards the north. Correct.
North. And north from north side, if you come, it is touching to that plot. And going again curve and it is going to east. Corner.
Sir, road is coming from the east and taking
Yes.
curve and touching your Isanya. Correct.
Ah.
And how again it goes to east? Either it
Is not going to east, sir. It is going to north.
it going to north. Correct. Yeah.
That is one. That is good, sir.
That is good. That is good.
While coming from north to east, again same thing, sir. North is touching to my house and it is going to east.
It is good.
Okay.
It is good. So
Okay.
exactly what I'm going to touch the next point. You have touched. See, for example, we have seen Uchasthana and Nichasthana touching the plots. In the we have seen example in the south side. For example, because you have raised the east side, I will take the east only. If in the northeast we have a road shooter, it is good. And both sides it is road is there. So from Eastania, road is coming, touching the house, and it is going towards north and it is going towards the south. So it is good. But sometimes road comes from the Agneya and take curve and it touches your house. You said it is coming from the east and touching the northeast, east, north, and going to north. But the road is coming from the Agneya. That means the road is coming from the Nicha and touching your house. Maybe in the Uchasthana. So the road shooter from Isanya to your house or the road coming from Turpu Agneya to your Isanya, there is a difference. The results getting from the Isanya road shooter is different from the road shooter coming from the Turpu Agneya. Though the road shooter is coming from the Nichasthana and touching your Uchasthana, it will not give 100% good result. Is it clear? how we discussed, any road shooter touching in the Nichasthana is not good. For example, road is coming from the Turp Isanya and touching your Turp Agneya. It is not good. Similar way, if the road is coming from the Nicha, that is Turp Agneya, and touching your Turp Isanya, it will give only 40 to 50%. That means it will not give 100% good result because it is coming from the Nichasthana. But other case, if it is coming from the Uchasthana, that is Isanya, but still it is touching your Nichasthana, Turpagneya, so it is also will not give the good result. Is it clear or any confusion? So the shooter should be always from Uchasthana to Uchasthana so that 100% results can be expected. If the road shooter so this question I didn't understand, sir.
Vastu and versus karma. To unmute and ask what your question.
Maybe what I understood, I will tell you. For example, today you are in one house. You want to change your house. Maybe you want to buy a house. If your house is as per Vastu, you will achieve. When you start searching for a house or a plot or anything, without any much spending the time, you will get houses for selection. You may get 3, 4. You have to only select the house which is good. But if it is your house, present living house is not per Vastu, you will not get the house so easily. You have to search like anything. 1 month, 2 months, 10 houses, 15 houses, 20 houses. Then only you will get. So what we see normally, if anybody asks, some people will call me, please see my office. First I will tell them, first I will see your house, then I will see your office. Because they tell my office is not good, sir, I'm not getting orders, or I'm not getting as I expected. So first we have to see the house, then only the office. Similar way, maybe karma means, I'm thinking if your karma means what you perform. This is what I understood. Or please unmute and explain, sir.
Okay, Venkataya Garana. It is Venkataya.
Yes, sir, Venkataya.
Are you there, Venkataya Garu?
Thank you, Ardhame, sir.
You got it, sir? Or me question అడగండి. నాకు అర్థమైంది చెప్పాను, నేను ఇంకొక విధంగా అర్థం చేసుకుని ఉండొచ్చు.
సార్ క్లియర్ అర్థమైంది సార్ మీరు చెప్పింది నాకు.
Okay, sir.
He's happy.
Thank you.
How do you decide the direction of road coming from and going to?
Sorry, direction of the road means if it is a east, if your house is facing the east, so the road goes from north to south.
Now suppose there is a bend.
Huh?
When there is a bend, suppose a road is coming and taking a turn at my house. So people will move in both the directions.
That is what. Where that road is taking turn. That is more important. Now, where that road is touching your house. Whether it is touching in the, for example, if it is a east, whether the road is taking turn either on the east north or the east south. And how it is moving towards, whether it is moving towards Uchasthana or Nichasthana.
That means the direction of the road is from the road where it is touching our house. Am I correct?
That is important. That only road sheet, na?
The road will be touching our house. It's
correct. That means entire your road is aspected by, entire your house is aspected by the road.
No, it is coming and taking a bend. 90 degrees bend.
90 degrees, correct? No? That is only road shooter. Where it is touching? Any direction you tell me.
No, my house is at the corner.
Okay, corner. Which direction? Which facing?
Facing the.
Where is? No, leave it. Facing is leave it because road shooter is always any direction. Okay. Maybe if it is your house is in the southeast corner, we will see. So south and east road will be there. So for me, where is the Simhadwara is not important. Where the road is touching your house is important. So which corner is your house?
No, it is exactly facing the east and.
Not east.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you continue with the next topics.
Yes, sir. So how the road is coming is also very important. Whether the road shooter is coming from the Uchasthana and touching the Uchasthana, coming from the Uchasthana to Nicha, touching the Nichasthana, or coming from the Nichasthana to Uchasthana, or Nicha to Nicha. So Nicha to Nicha is always not good. Though it is coming from the Nichasthana, if it touches the Uchasthana, we can expect the minimum result. So always from Uchasthana to Uchasthana gives the good result. So consider always to Uchasthana to Uchasthana. If it is a east facing, if the road comes from the east or the east north, Turpi Isanya, and touching our house in the Isanya and moving towards the north or the south is always good. Even though it is coming from the Uchasthana and the road is going towards the south, please, it is not a good sign. And the same principle is applicable to all the directions. Is clear, sir? Sometimes road shooter will arise differently. For example, if anybody constructs their house or if they occupy the road, sometimes we see all houses are maybe 5 feet back, one house will be 5 feet forward. They may argue my house is up to here like that, whatever the reason. If the house is, if the house is occupies the road, so definitely road shooter will, concept of road shooter will arise. If it is a I think east side. If east side, if any person occupies maybe 1 or 2 or 3 feet road, if you see normally you cannot find it. All will be in same line. If you see carefully compound wall or anything, definitely we can identify that the house is occupying the road. If it is a east side, it is always good because the road is from north to south. Maybe you have to imagine because there is no PPT. So if house is occupying the east side, maybe he moved 2 or 3 or 5 feet towards the east. So the road touches, if because road is from north to south, if you see from the south side, the road is touching or hitting southeast, that is Dakshina Agni. Similarly, if you see from the north, it is hitting your northeast corner, that is Uttara Isanya. So in this case, this is always beneficial. But because it is beneficial, please don't occupy the road. You have to go by the rules. But sometimes we see maybe in the villages or some places. So if it occupies, it is always good. So if it occupies in the east or in the north side plots, if you see the north, if you see road will be from east to west. So if north side, if you see from the east, it is east north, that is Turpi Isanya. If you see from the west, it is Paschima Vayuya. Both are good. Both will give good results.
So Guruji,
This I will give the answer. I will reply in the last, sir, regarding Jyotisha.
Chakrapani, sir.
Chapan, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir. Namaste, sir.
Yes, namaskaram.
Sir, if the door is in the west side,
yeah.
Nita Sthanam which side or which Sthanam which side?
Yours is a west.
Facing is
Yours,
west side. Facing.
So face west side. Okay. So you
which
are
is
right.
Nita, which is right side? Which is
you are right. That is north side is Ucha. Your left south is Nicha.
Acha, acha. If only direct road is only up to this house, I'm taking turn to the same. It is good. Is it good or not?
Sorry, repeat, sir.
West facing house.
Correct.
West facing house.
Correct.
Direct road entering into the house.
From which place? Either from west north or from the west or from the west south. From where it is coming?
West north. West is only direct west. Direct west నుంచి వస్తుంది సార్ రోడ్డు.
వచ్చి మీ ఇంటికి తగులుతోంది కదా?
ఇంటి తగులుతుంది సార్.
ఎటు వెళ్తుంది ఆ రోడ్ తర్వాత కంటిన్యూషన్?
ఎండింగ్ అక్కడికి ఎండింగ్ అంతే. రౌండ్ తీసుకొని మళ్ళీ వెనక పోవాల్సింది అంతే.
What ending is not good always. It should continue. It should go. మీకు రోడ్ ఇట్లా వచ్చింది, ఆ రోడ్ నుంచి మనుషులు వస్తున్నారు, మీ ఇంటి దగ్గరికి వచ్చి ఆగిపోరు. దట్ మీన్స్ యువర్స్ ఇస్ ఎ డెడ్ ఎండ్, కరెక్ట్?
Yes.
Dead end. So it should not be. The road should go either left or right. Okay.
That means there are 2-3 houses based round. It will take round, turn and go back.
That means a two-ways road is there.
No, two-ways road is not there. Only one way. But that it is in the round side. For the west facing, there are 3 houses west facing.
Okay.
Directly they will come to the west and we have to go to the west.
Maybe
west facing only.
Understood, sir. West facing road is coming from the west and touching your house. Afterwards, road, how it is going? It is going towards south or it is going towards north?
No, only road up to that west, up to that house only. Nothing
up to the house is means it is a dead end. It is not good. Yes, sir.
If it is, if it goes to the south, if it goes to the south,
if it goes to the south also, it is going Nichasthana. It is not good. That is what we discussed.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Next 235K 242 Adepalli.
Varaprasad, namaste andi.
Namaskaram, sir.
Sir, with the rising culture of apartments in the city, most of the metro cities, is it the block which is considered to be taken, or is it the corridors which are considered to be taken for the purposes which you have explained just now?
Sir, regarding the flats, the road shooter, even corridor also we should consider to our flat.
Okay.
Sometimes corridor will come and hit our flat. That is also called as a road shooter. I have seen so many examples and people getting good result because of this corridor hitting and also the bad results. So corridor will give the result to the particular flat. Road shooter to that particular plot itself, total block, will give the result to all the plots. Okay.
Thank you, sir. My question is answered.
Yes.
Sir, Guruji.
Yes, sir. Sir, good morning, sir.
Already construction houses gonna fully go straight, sir.
Sir?
Already construction public road is apply చేస్తాను సార్ వీటి పోటీ వస్తే.
What is your question?
No, that is why I'm telling already if it is a constructed house, road shooter is there means only one remedy. Already I told, play Vishnu Sahasranama or chant Vishnu I cannot suggest leave that house because I don't know your capacity,
Yes.
either financial capacity or other capacity. So I will suggest only this.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir. You want to cover anything more?
These are the main points regarding the
Excellent.
Vidi Sula or Vidi Potu.
One more doubt.
Yes, sir.
If the plot is at the dead end, can I stop the construction few inches before the road and get rid of this bad effects?
Sir, you construct 2 feet before or other things, whether the road is hitting your plot.
No, it is hitting my plot, but I am leaving it to road. Just like occupying more, protruding, I am going to the opposite to the protruding. That means I am leaving some of my space in the plot to the road.
Yes, correct. How much it is touching your plot, to that extent you leave it, or you construct the compound wall, use it from the outside. You got it? For example, your plot width is, I think, road facing is 50 feet, village. And road is hitting maybe the 10 feet of your plot. Okay? That 10 feet, you leave it. Construct the compound wall exactly opposite to the end of the road. That means road is not now touching this 40 feet plot. Only that 10 feet plot, you construct the compound wall and leave it. Maybe if you want to use that, use it from the outside, not from the inside.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, somebody wanted to know about the Jyotish Shastra classes on Sunday.
Yes.
So you give that address.
I will give you.
Yeah.
I will give.
Babu Gari, yeah.
I will give. Sir, this astrology class is free of cost, sir. We take classes in Hyderabad, in Secunderabad Uma Montessori High School. So the class is on every Sunday from 10 to 11:30, one batch, and from 11:30 to 1. 2 batches are there. So every 6 months we start new batch. So just 2 weeks back only we started the new batch. It is called Rohini 2 batch. And it is a free of cost. Only thing is some 4 or 5 textbooks will be there. It is it costs around 11 to 1200 rupees. That's all. The period of the course is 72 weeks. So my Guruji's aim is, once you complete the course of astrology, Meena to Nadi system, it is called Meena to Nadi system. It is astrology, Nadi system. Once you complete the course, you will give the prediction within 3 minutes for any query raised by the person. This is what the aim of our Guruji, Dr. NVR Rajagaru. So if anybody are interested to learn the astrology, you can contact us or contact me.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Which place is this, sir? Can you give the address?
This is Secunderabad, Padmarao Nagar, Uma Montessori High School. Uma Montessori High School.
We will post.
Will you give us
in the
your
group.
contact number, sir?
Yeah, we'll post in the group.
You can contact me, sir. That is not.
Thank you. Thank you.
So road shooter is only for open plots or for temples also. Temple was totally different, sir. So we are not discussing any temple vastu. But road shooter is only for plots. No, sir. Even it is also. If plot means when you construct, it applicable to the house also.
Okay. Books, I think. There is a question on books.
So many are available, sir. But please read only old books, not new books, whatever written by me or my age people, because we believe in traditional vastu.
Okay. I stay in Bangalore, sir. If any online classes there, let me know.
For astrology, sir?
Yeah.
Actually, we have conducted online classes till last batch, sir, because of this corona. And before corona also, we used to conduct only offline. So again, from this batch onwards, we started offline. So when online was there, nearly 100 to 120 people, they used to join in every batch. But because it is offline now, so only Hyderabad people only joining. So this batch, we got only 20 people.
And why don't you start online course also, sir, simultaneously?
Simultaneously, we have, means my Guruji observed one thing, sir. Online means students are not taking seriously, sir. Literally speaking, we have seen their morning, for example, 10 to 11:30 batch, what we observed while teaching. See, today we have a class. How I dressed, it is, I should have a minimum this thing. I should take bath. I should wear at least మనం ఉతికిన బట్టలు అనుకుంటాం కదా అవి వేసుకొని కూర్చొని I should give the lecture whatever I wanted to tell. But it is not that take the tilaka without bath and sitting and teaching means it is not good. మీకు కనబడకపోవచ్చు, but it should minimum my responsibility. But what we observed while teaching is people are sitting even without shirts, coffee cup with one hand, or కాళ్ళు జాపుకొని కూర్చోవడము, or half బనీన్ వేసుకొని కూర్చోవడము, మాట్లాడుతూ చూడడము. So all these things, see, this is occult science, whether it's Vaastu or Jyotish or any other things, is occult science. If you don't give respect to it, you won't get anything. So what my Guruji thought is, so whether it's 5 students or 10 students, we go for offline. So whoever are really interested, they will come and learn. Because we are teaching freely. We are not taking any money. Only at the time of joining, we'll take only 116 rupees. That is also mainly for what is that, chalk pieces and dusters. That's all. You are not taking anything. Except,
thank you, sir. Thank you.
Except material course material for 1100 and 1200. That's all. So we should give minimum respect to our culture. That is the only reason, sir. Otherwise, almost 2-3 years we have run the courses online only.
All our students now on this course, they take bath in the morning.
No, I'm not suspecting here, sir.
Yes,
whatever
sir.
we observed, because
Yeah.
even young students, they join, sir, maybe 20-25 age students also. But that culture we should develop. Because of that reason only.
In the beginning itself, we have had an understanding that you will do 1, 2, 3.
Correct.
One is, take bath.
Yes,
and
correct.
then do puja.
Yes.
Whatever way you want.
Yes, correct.
And then, of course, the clothes part, they should, as we said, should be wearing a washed clothes, not
Yes.
the one which you are on the
Correct.
bed.
Correct.
Whatever you are using on the bed, don't come with that. And then, like you said, other bad habits, like, just on the bed itself, sleeping itself, you see on the cell phone.
Yes.
So it is not for the attendance. It should be, from heart it should come that, you are attending a sacred class. So you should, then only you will learn. Otherwise, whatever you do is a waste of
Yes.
your time.
Yes, sir. Correct. Correct.
So that we have made it clear to all of the students, and they have all understood. And if you see the videos, and you will really.
No, here I have seen, sir, all are aged and very knowledgeable person. I am not telling here, sir. In our astrology class only we observed. Then we have not told anything to them. But why we stopped, the reason generally we have explained to them.
I got it, sir.
Because of this reason only we are stopping. So if really interested people will come to us, whether it's 5 or 10 people, there is no issue. Because our Guruji wanted to spread the astrology, so he is giving. Because we learned from his without any 1 rupee cost. So he asked me to, can you teach? Yes, I said okay. Because only one Sunday, that to 1.5 hours. So why can't we can spend?
There is one VSS Murthy, he wants to say something.
Yes, sir. Sir, Murthy garu.
ఇందులో టెంపుల్ పక్కన ఇల్లు ఉండకూడదు, నీడ పడకూడదు.
Please in English. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How should not be there beside a temple, because temple shadow should not be there. Gopuram shadow should not be fallen. falling on a house. That is it correct or is there an remedy?
See, for Indians, if anything tells as per the mythological reasons only, we listen. If you tell scientific reason, nobody will listen. Why house should not be nearer to the temples means in every temple, in the Garbhagudi, Sri Chakra will be there. Without Sri Chakra, normally there will not be any deity. So the Sri Chakra has got a very powerful. Why we take 3 rounds or 9 rounds or 11 rounds around the Garbhagudi, that energy we will get it. It does not mean that because we are getting the energy, we should not live in the temple. It is very dangerous. So if the house is nearer to the temple, that energy will create a bad to the people who are living in that house. You should get how much you want. Okay. This is the main reason. So what they have told is Stamba Nida should not fall in our house, on our house. That means that much distance we should maintain to avoid the energy of that Sri Chakra.
Okay. Dhanyavad.
Yes.
No, somebody is asking for your cell phone number.
Yeah.
I'll just put
No,
it.
sir, you can provide it, sir. That is not a problem.
Yeah, that's what I'm just saying. I'll put it in the chat box. I'll put it in the chat box.
Yes,
okay?
sir. No issue, sir. No issue, sir. Somebody is telling, can we continue the class? Ask questions later. That is okay, sir. What I feel is, whenever you ask a question only, the reality will come. Otherwise, I will tell whatever I know or whatever I want to teach, that only I can express. But if you ask the question, with that question, we may get some more points. This is what I feel. That is why whenever I complete the topic, I will ask any doubts. If you ask the questions in the end of the session, we may forget some questions, or maybe because of time, we may close the session. This is what I feel. Maybe next time, if I get a chance, maybe we will do that. No issue, sir.
Yeah. In fact, whatever you have suggested is a better way of doing that. Interaction is more important.
Yes, sir. Interaction is more important, in my opinion.
A little bit of introduction of what you have done it and give enough time for interaction, which we have done it today. This is the way we should learn from it.
Otherwise, if you want a theory class, means I can tell what is there in the textbook, starting from the Vaastu Purusha, how Vaastu Purusha should be, how Vaastu Purusha born, all these things. It is a story. Why my class is required? It is available in every textbook. If you go to any shop, you will get the books. But the question is practical only. It is very important. That is why I am following this approach. If any problem is there, maybe I will try to change it. That is not an issue.
Adepalli.
సార్ నమస్తే అండి. జస్ట్ వన్ సబ్మిషన్ సార్, గురువు గారు, శ్రవణ్ కుమార్ గారు. చాలా బాగా చెప్పారండి మీరు. ఎక్సలెంట్ గా ఉంది, నాకైతే బాగా నచ్చింది. ద ఓన్లీ థింగ్ ఇస్, కొంతమంది మెంబర్స్ కి ఏంటంటే నా అడ్వైజ్, ఇది ఎట్లాగో వీళ్ళు అప్లోడ్ చేస్తారు యూట్యూబ్ లో, అది మళ్ళీ పెట్టుకొని ఆ డ్రాయింగ్స్ వేసుకుంటే శ్రవణ్ కుమార్ గారు చెప్పింది పర్ఫెక్ట్ గా అర్థమవుతుంది. నా ఒక సూచన అండి. Thank you very much, sir. It has been so nice hearing you.
No problem, sir. That's what in the beginning I said. If really you want the PPT, means I can prepare it because every Sunday in last 2-3 years we explained with the PPT only, all charts.
కానీ మీరు చెప్పినట్టు వెంటనే క్వశ్చన్స్ అడిగితే మీకు కూడా నా ఎంతవరకు అర్థమైందని మీకు తెలుస్తుంది, మాకు కూడా అక్కడికక్కడ నివారణ అయిపోతాయి డౌట్స్. ఎండ్ ఆఫ్ ద క్లాస్ వరకు మర్చిపోతాం.
That is
చాలా బాగా చెప్పారు సార్, ధన్యవాదాలు.
No problem, sir. From next time onwards, if you give any particular topic, maybe I can prepare a PPT and I can explain more in detail.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Now let us thank Dr. Kumar Garu for spending a lot of his valuable time. And in fact, he has agreed to spare this time, that itself, because he has got so much of work and he has to go to Pune and his official work. And so this is his passion that he has come and then given this lecture to all of us. We are
but actually, because 1.5 months back, you asked me, and actually I forgot. Otherwise, I would have taken the class in the last Friday.
No problem, sir. You have covered it, made it up today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
And I request all students also, you're all unmuted to express gratitude to our Guruji.
No
Thank
issue.
you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thank
you very
you
much,
very
sir,
much,
for the
sir.
valuable
Thank
Not,
you.
not a
information provided.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Thanks,
you,
and
sir.
No,
Thank you
thanks,
so
sir.
much.
ధన్యవాదాలండి. Thank you so much.
Thank you very
have
much,
a
sir.
good
Thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you very much.
Namaskaram, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Many thanks for your valuable lecture, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, everyone. Sir.
Thank you, everybody. Now,
Thank you, sir.
let us request Anantanji to do Prarthana.
Exam ఉంది కదండి.
Oh, yeah. In fact, I forgot it. No, so I'm so much engrossed. Class. Okay, sir, we have some exam on.
Okay, sir. Sir, can I leave, sir?
Yeah, please, sir.
Sir, thank you very much to
Thanks, sir.
each and everyone, sir, for listening to me.
Yeah,
Have a good day, sir.
thank you.
ధన్యవాదాలు.
Namaskar. Dhanyawad.
ధన్యవాదాలు.
Somebody rightly reminded me. So, okay, I'll get the question paper. Just 1 second.
In the meantime, when you prepare yourself, 2 words to participants. Most of the participants have, when they are writing the exam, if the email address is the old one, if you have already taken the exam and then again you have a problem, you either should have a new email address posted to your other email address if you have. That way you can attend the exam. That's number 1. Number 2, when you are answering the paper, go to till the last. If there is a captcha, there's some image, etc. Even that image answering is important. Until you do that, the paper is not complete. So then you may feel that you have answered all the questions and you are not able to submit. That's the reason you are not able to submit. So answer all the questions. Number 3, when you answer a question, then if you scroll, you have to bring the cursor out of the box or out of that answer sheet. Then only your answer of whatever you have answered already will remain there. Otherwise, it will also move. So make sure that your answer, whatever you have given, is not moving when you go to the next question. So this is the reason some of the participants have missed or got low scores. So keep these 3 things in mind.
By
And
now, I think by now, no, everybody.
yeah, by now
Guys.
all these exams are meant for you to practice, understand these kind of problems. Don't get panicked if the paper, you are not able to open. So this is one of the things that I'm not able to open, no.
Also,
Yeah, sure.
the aim of these exams are that you prepare a particular subject. And also, after the exam, what topics are being covered, which even if you have noticed, they have gone unnoticed. So you can also see, okay, these are the topics in this. So which we should prepare for finally. So that way, it gives you some clarity in mind of in this subject, what to study, what, around which topics we should be study more, that sort of thing. So now I am ready with the question paper. I put it in the chat box and you all can start. Now it is 7:55, 25 minutes, I think. Is 8:20, we will close.
Sir, WhatsApp కి రాదండి.
Can you put it in the WhatsApp also?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Just put it in the WhatsApp also.
ఏం చేయాలి ఇప్పుడు?
Answer the questions.
Sir, after answering, we got some score. Can we see later on that answer sheet, sir?
Are you attending for the first time or?
No, I just am attending all the almost. But how can I see the already
Your
completed exam?
email ID. It comes to your email.
So
And also, in fact, on your screen also, you will be able to see.
that's why that's how I have to see in the screen that.
First, right now, you answered the question paper.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Right.
I have put it in the
Yeah.
chat box also.
I
You would have come
placed
to
it.
check. What they have sent you. Okay, good. Uh, 29 questions. Only 25 minutes are given.
ఎక్స్క్యూజ్ మీ అండి, నేను వనశ్రీనండి. నాకు నిన్నట్లాగే ఓపెన్ చేస్తున్నానండి, అసలు ఓపెన్ అవ్వట్లేదు క్వశ్చన్ పేపర్. నాకు నిన్నటి పాస్వర్డ్స్ ఇస్తున్నాను. నిన్న ఓపెన్ అయింది, బట్ టుడే ఐఎమ్ unable to open it. I have been trying since so long.
నిన్నేంటి ఓపెన్ అయింది?
నిన్న నేను పాస్వర్డ్ ఇచ్చిన పాస్వర్డ్, ఈమెయిల్ ఐడి అవన్నీ అది వర్కౌట్ అయ్యి ఓపెన్ అయిందండి. అదే విధంగా ఈరోజు అన్ని రకాలుగా ట్రై చేశాను.
వాట్ ఈస్ ఓపెన్ ఎస్టర్డే?
నా పాస్వర్డ్ కిషోర్, అన్ని స్మాల్ లెటర్స్ అండి, 30.
అట్లా కాదు, యూ ట్రైంగ్ టు ఓపెన్ వాట్? క్వశ్చన్ పేపర్.
క్వశ్చన్ పేపర్.
Yesterday there was no question paper, na?
మన సనాతన ధర్మం అన్న ఒక పేపర్ గీత అయింది కదండి. దట్ వాజ్ సరేమా, దట్ ఐ కుడ్ ఓపెన్, బట్ today's పేపర్ ఐ am not able to open.
ఓకే. సిసి బాబు గారు ఏం చేస్తారు మీరు?
See, this kind of problems are always there. It is your system which is not working properly, because all others are able to open means.
అవునండి, కరెక్ట్.
Guruji, can I just suggest she can copy paste in browser? Probably then she'll be able to open.
Right. I mean, always this has been suggested, and people should understand these kind of issues.
Try that.
Try, copy and paste. You go to WhatsApp, do whatnot, and try to talk to your children. They will help you. Maybe not now. When they are there, you talk to them, understand how to do that.
Okay.
Let us not get confused at this moment.
Okay.
Be calm. Let others write, because they are also taking the exam. You copy the link onto your internet browser and then try to see. It will open. There's no problem.
క్వశ్చన్ పేపర్ వాట్సాప్ లో ఇచ్చారండి, నాకు పాత పేపర్ కనబడుతుంది.
వాట్సాప్ లో కూడా వేసామండి. ప్లీజ్ ట్రై టు కామ్లీ సీ. All arrangements have been made. Now it's up to you. మీరు చూడండి, మెల్లిగా చూడండి, కంగారు పడకండి. వాట్సాప్ లో కూడా వేసి ఉన్నాయి. ఆయన వేశారు, బాబు గారు వేశారు, నేను కూడా పెట్టాను ఇప్పుడే. Mr. Ram, over it is, and Mr. Ranganath Middala, both of you put your PIN number. I don't know why you people are still not able to put the PIN number when you join. It is very difficult for us. We don't want people without PIN number in the class.
సార్ ప్లీజ్ ఇంకొకసారి వాట్సాప్ లో ఇవ్వబరండి, నా దగ్గర వాట్సాప్ లో రాలేదండి.
మీరు ఉండండి, చూడండి, మీరు వాట్సాప్ లో వేసామండి, మీరు చూడండి, అందులో దాన్ని రిఫ్రెష్ చేసుకోండి. ఎన్నిసార్లు వేస్తామండి? ఒక్కసారి వేస్తే చాలండి. అందులో 2 సార్లు వేయడం అయిందండి. మీరు వాట్సాప్ జాగ్రత్తగా చూడండి, దాన్ని మళ్ళీ మూసేసి మళ్ళీ తెరవండి.
కంగారు
పడద్దండి. మీరు కంగారు పడకపోయి మమ్మల్ని కంగారు పెట్టద్దు, మేము కంగారు పడము.
మీరు కంగారు ఎందుకు పడతారండి, ఎన్నో కండక్ట్ చేస్తున్నారు.
కాదు, 52 మంది మళ్ళీ వాట్సాప్ లో వేయమండి అంటే మేము ఇలా వేస్తూ పోతాం
అండి. నేను ప్రామిస్ గా చెప్తున్నాను, నేను క్లోజ్ చేసి మళ్ళీ ఓపెన్ చేశాను, ఇప్పటికీ కూడా నాకు రిఫ్లెక్ట్ కాలేదు.
వాట్సాప్ లో ఉందండి, రాలేకపోతుందంటే ఇక్కడ ఓపెన్ చేయలేరు, అక్కడ ఓపెన్ చేయలేకపోతున్నారు. మీరు
సంథింగ్ మిస్టేక్ ఆన్ మై సైడ్.
Exactly. Peacefully do it. No problem. Peacefully do it. Mr. Ram, Mr. Sheshagir Rao Raudur, you put your PIN, please. Put your PIN. Otherwise, we'll have to remove the name, because we don't want unnecessary people sitting in the class. We don't know whether you belong to the class or not. this is, let me tell you very frankly, now we are, after 2 months of the classes, we are trying to tell you.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Babu got it.
Yeah.
Let them write the exam.
Because this RAM is the first time I am seeing the
Sir,
notes.
every time I'm putting it, sir, it getting disappeared. Every time I'm putting it,
Okay.
it getting disappeared, sir. I am getting not responding answer is there.
Okay.
I'll do it, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. "18 minutes are over, and there are 7 minutes are left." Don't submit in hurry.
It's 8:20, I think we'll have to close.
20, please submit all of you. Otherwise, now we will do Pratna and Janaganamana. After that, you can continue. I'll keep it open. Only thing I consider this time till
8:20.
Yeah, 8:20 is
నమస్కారం అండి.
చెప్పండి.
నేను సబ్మిట్ చేశానండి పేపరు.
ఓకే సార్. సబ్మిట్ చేస్తే ఏం అక్కర్లేదు. We'll go for Prarthana and then Janagana.
I am not getting the recapture. I have completed, but I am not getting recapture. Mute.
See, some people are having two mobile and laptop. That's the reason there's a resound. Switch off one and then talk. Otherwise, we cannot understand.
Okay, Gupta garu, do it coolly. Don't worry.
I am not getting recapture. I have done everything.
You are not getting
recapture. When I am submitting, it is not getting recapture. That,
you won't get it all the time, I think. Because recapture means what?
I mean, are you able to submit and see the score?
I am not able to submit. When I click to submit, it is saying recapture is not available.
Then there is a refresh button over there. Maybe there is a refresh button. You ask for the recapture again. Recapture you.
Oh, capture na.
Capture.
Oh,
I see. The recapture, but it is not working.
Okay.
Okay, try later.
Okay.
Now
we'll go for Prarthana.
Ananthan Garu is there?
Yeah, he is there. Yes, unmute and start.
Ananthan Garu.
Yeah.
स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्ताम् न्यायेन मार्गेण महिमहीषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यम् लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः अपुत्राः पुत्रिणः सन्तु पुत्रिणः सन्तु पौत्रिणः अदनाः सदनाः सन्तु जीवन्तु शरदां शतम् सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतङ्गमय ॐ शान्तिः ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ
Dhanyawad, Dave. Another nice pradhana we had today.
Yeah. It's refreshing.
Refreshing and energetic.
Right.
Now let us do.
నమస్కారం బాబు గారు. అది స్కోర్ చెప్పాలా మీకు తెలిసిపోతుందా?
మాకు తెలిసిపోతుందండి.
సరే.
And let us do Janaganamana. I will spotlight him.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्ज्वल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे Jaya 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 He. Jaya.
Jai Hind.
Jaya.
Those who have submitted can leave.
And stop recording. You can stop recording.
I'll stop.